Take a deep breath, please. All you want while you are breathing in and out is to remind yourself that you are a consciousness, a transcendental being, right now manifesting through a very dense body that is basically an ecosystem full of bacteria and your cells reproducing, some of them dying. That's it. But this is what we inhabit right now. It's a physical body. It's natural, but that brings some consequences to us because sometimes we forget we are this transcendental being. So we do want now to remind ourselves of that. And then you inhale and have a feeling of how much this can put you in contact with yourself. And remember to relax your face. If you need to move a little bit your face, please do it. Relax your shoulders. Keep breathing. And with every breath, you remind yourself, I am a transcendental being, and I am now getting more and more aware that I am inside a heavy body. Heavy as compared to the essence of ours. Heavy as compared to our non-physical astral body. What are the consequences that it brings to us? How does that affect you living inside this heavy body? It's the sense of gravity that is permanent. You forget that you are a being that can fly. It's the passing of time and the rigidity of the passing of time. So we forget that time has a different flow when we are in between lives. We can do so much more in the same length of time. And right now, that's what we want to enjoy. We are going to enjoy the freedom of being a consciousness, even though we are inside of our bodies. And we can do that by being in greater contact with our energy field. Our energy field is part of an interface, an energetic interface that connects ourselves to our spiritual astral body. So, hey, every time we can really sense that interface, we are going to be closer to the part of us that is immortal, that is transcendental. But it's this same energetic interface that sometimes allows us to connect with not so good energies that may contaminate a little our energy. That is a normal part of life. Breathing keeps us alive, but not always we are in full control of the type of air we are breathing. But if we are aware of what's going on, yes, we can change that. So please Now you are going to take one final deep breath, but I want you to bring in energy, connecting with non-physical energy, subtle energy. And energy has light. So you are going to see this light, luminous, bright light entering through you while you breathe in. It goes straight to your chest, and you will allow that to touch your chest and sink in. You will also allow that to distribute throughout your body, your energy body, which is completely aligned with your physical body. So if you concentrate in the physical body, that's good enough. Now you are going to bring in this bright energy directly through your chest. You do not need to breathe in for this. You can if you want to, but we want now to go straight to the energy and make them penetrate our chest, or you make them penetrate your chest, as if each cell of yours is something that is not rigid. You can penetrate each of them. I want that now, please, you bring these energies to the area of your stomach, the top part of your stomach, and we will work from there. So you just concentrate. How do you feel that area? It's light? It's heavy? Do you have any uncomfortable sensation? Do you feel pleasure there? It's pleasurable to sense this area? You are going to focus on the energies there, and you are going to start transforming these energies. How? To start, we are going to be aware of them. It doesn't matter how you sense it, if it's very clear or not, if it's light or it's a heavish feeling. What matters is that you are focusing there. And now, little by little, we are going to try and change the frequency of this energy. It's very hard to talk about frequency because we do not have a direct way to control it. So to do it in an indirect way, we will try to transform this energy into something that our minds are going to focus on. So please sense this area and start creating inside of your stomach something that would be like a very bright green light. What's important is not the color, but how you focus, how you try to transform the energy there. Take your time. With your eyes closed, you try as if you could see it. You are not imagining, but in your mind you have to guide what you are doing. This bright green energy gets brighter and brighter and brighter. Almost so bright as if it could burn your eyes if you would be looking at it. Now, please, whatever you manage to do doesn't matter. You are going to allow this to expand a little. So go to the upper part of your body, even if it's just a little, touching your lungs, touching a little bit more of your abdomen, going a little out of the limits of your body, like beyond your skin, and especially remember to let it go backwards, like to the area of your spine. And then, in one strong exhale, we are going to let this energy distribute all over our bodies. So take your time, concentrate, and then exhale. Just let it do its own dissipation of energy, dissipating and distributing throughout your body, inside your body. Now you are going to think of the bright light that you tried to imprint in your energy. Energy is not light, but in terms of visual perception, because of the way our senses operate, we perceive it as light. So let's think of this type of green bright light we managed to produce. If it was very clear to you, that's great. If it was not, don't worry. It's not a problem. Just think of what you could concentrate on. And I want you to bring that now to the very top of your head. And you don't do anything. Just bring it and leave it there. Enjoy the sensation of having this energy there. No matter how you feel, each of us, we sense slightly different. Value your own perception. That's what matters to you. That's what's going to make you grow. And try to sense this energy touching the skin at the top of your head. Therefore, you are also sensing the skin at the top of your head. And please, very gently now, you are going to create soft pulses, as if you had a heart beating gently in the top of your head. But it's this energy that you put there, this bright energy. So it goes, and then again. So you create the pulses, but you also learn with the rhythm. What is the natural rhythm for you in your specific case today, in this session? Value how you sense it. Don't compare your sensations with others' sensations and descriptions. How you sense it. You don't have to imagine, but you have to learn to recognize how you sense it. And then please, let's make these energies start flowing down, going through our brain, reaching the cerebellum, and then the spine, going down your spine. Take your time. Having this bright energy flowing down. It reaches your coccyx, and then it goes down through your legs, inside the bones. Everything is a matter of mind control. You control it with your mind. You don't control it with the physical body. So put your attention and decision there, please. And when these energies reach the sole of your feet, you stop there for a moment. Let's enjoy it. The energy in the sole of our feet connects us a lot with the denser energy part of us. The part of our energy body that is more connected to the physical body. And they are the root chakra and the chakras in the sole of our feet. So enjoy it. These energies give you strength in everyday life. But as does each of your other chakras, different type of strength, but you need these too. Try to make it pulsate in the sole of your feet, as we did in the top of the head. It's gently. It's your mind focusing on the energetic part there. Energy is in all of our cells. We are not trained to sense it, but it's there. And we can sense. What is sometimes hard is to translate in our brain, to transcode what is it that we are sensing. Now, would you please bring it up again? Just the opposite path, going back through the bones in your legs, going up through the spine, up through your neck, passing through your brain and reaching the top of your head again. You are in control of your energy. It's your decision. The stronger your decision, the more you'll be able to control it. You can do it. And now, once you reach the top of your head, we are going to make it pulse again. But this time, we want to make it stronger. We want to try and sense it better. Let's try. As if the pulses would make the energies go further away. So instead of 1/4 of an inch out the top of your head, let's try to do it 1 inch, 2 inches. But it pulses from the top of the head outwards. well. Now let us think of the information that we have in our energy. Our energy carries information from what we think, what we feel, our expectations of life, our traumas, situations we have lived in our childhood, places we have been, group of people we have been in contact with, situations that happened around of us. But now, let us remember and include into this that our energy also have information of what we have experienced between lives. For example, just before being born. And in previous lives, everything is registered in our energy as an informational pattern. Let us think, just to start, what is it that we had inside of us before being born? What is it that we could have planned for us to overcome inside of ourselves? We are our greatest friend, but sometimes we are also our greatest enemies. The strength to move on is inside of us, but often there are obstacles that we do not see. So now position yourself as if you were outside your body. Look at yourself, not necessarily physically speaking, seeing your physical body, but observe you, remembering you are eternal consciousness. You existed before being born. How do you see yourself now? How do you feel about your life? If you were reevaluating how your life is going at this point, would you say you are proud of how you are growing, things you are achieving, the legacy you are leaving behind? And legacy, we are not referring to something physical, but awareness, expansion, consciousness shift in this world, how we touch this world. Do you think you're giving to your life your full potential? Are you living consistent, coherent with the skills you have, with what you have learned throughout all your lives, with what you have planned for this life? Are you? Only you can know. But now you are the transcendental consciousness who is really you, looking at yourself, and it's just an observation. You are in contact with you. You have no boundaries to look at that. You are not having to please any social standard. It's you, with yourself. This transcendental, eternal consciousness looking at the life that is present now in this body. And let us recognize now, please, what is the most common information that we put in our energy? It can be anything. Is it frustration? Is it anxiety? Are we always expecting something, waiting for something? Is it fear? Is it feeling impotent? Is it feeling strong, or feeling we are better than others, or feeling you are worse than others? Is it trying to mend something in your current life? Is it worrying about different relationships? Is it focusing on survival? Meaning, all of the things that we all have to do in this life to have a shelter, to have health care, to have minimum conditions to live. But what is it that is more often inside of you? What is the priority information? What's the more prevalent? This is going to create synchronicities. Are you your greatest friend or your greatest enemy? Sometimes those who only tell us the good aspects we have are not necessarily our great friends. The best friends are those who do tell us our good aspects, but help us see those that are not so good, that, however, we are already prepared to work on them, to develop them. So be this friend to you. Don't be afraid of looking at yourself and working with whatever is needed. And I want you to bring this energy inside of you. And now we are going to imprint an information in our energy of hope, determination, and adventure. You can be adventurous in life. What is it that you have to learn? What is it that you can do? So many things to experience. And at the end, it always works well. Just sometimes it takes much longer than in other times. So now, please, let us imprint this information in this bright energy that we have inside of us. Bring all of this to the area of your chest. This energy, I mean. And see the brightness. And put this information there. I am much more than my physical body. And I can change what I want to change, starting inside of myself. Only when I start inside of myself, I will be able to also change things outside in the external world. And you allow this energy to get stronger and brighter inside of your chest. Make it go very deep, as if you could find a little core inside of your chest where you can bring this energy very bright. Do not let any area out. Your lungs, your heart. You are illuminating yourself with the awareness of who you really are. All of us, we are evolving. All of us, we have flaws. But all of us, we also have great accomplishment and rare, precious skills. And now I want you to get these energies that are inside of you and emit them, distribute them to the environment where you are, as if you were like a hose of energy, or rather a sprinkler, sending this energy to every direction. But you are in control, smoothly but constantly. You are lucid of it. And you want to imprint this information there. And you are inundating the environment where you are now with this information that is impregnated in your energy. Reminding yourself of your strength, of who you are, and that you are not alone. None of us are alone in the non-physical dimension of life. The big question is who we choose to be with or who we allow to be closer to us. It will depend on the quality of our energy or on the information that is in our energy. Now please bring the attention back to yourself. And I'm going to propose to you that we do a velo exercise. So you are going to get your energy that is inside of you, all over, in every cell. And you are just going to continue focused on it. And you are going to make it move inside your body. Going down to the sole of your feet, only until it reaches the sole of your feet. And then bring it up to the top of your head, but only until the skin at the top of your head, the root of your hair. And you keep flowing it down and up. But look, with each path, the energy goes sweeping, illuminating, cleansing, but most importantly, breaking any stagnant field of energy, removing old energies with old patterns that may be there, trying to bring this clear information of what is in your energy through your body with this velo movement. So it's not just accepting the quality of energy that is there, but it is consciously making sure you really sweep the energy inside of you, in the core, in all of the root of all of your thousands of chakras. And then focusing on this is who I am. I can be in touch with my energetic interface. I can improve the quality of the energy inside of me, and everything comes as a consequence. Trust yourself. It's your decision that controls it. If you control velo, you control it, your energetic interface. You are dealing with all of your chakras and all of your energetic structure at the same time. And then you tell yourself, I can do it with more energy, more quantity. The tension is not in the physical body. There is no tension. There is attention, decision. Your mind controls your energy. But your mind is controlling an objective part of yourself. Not physical, but objective, real. Verify the speed you are using to go up and down. Try to get a nice rhythm, not too slow, but doesn't have to be fast either. It's a nice rhythm that you can keep attention on it the whole time. If it's so slow that you lose attention, it doesn't work. If it's so fast that you are not being able to follow or sense, also it doesn't work. Okay, reduce the speed until you stop. And I'd like now that you pay attention on yourself fully, your physical body, your energy body, but also your non-physical body, your emotions that comes from your non-physical astral body. And what about your thoughts, your mind, the clarity of your mind? How is it? Constant observation, remember, being lucid of every aspect, learning with it, controlling it, learning for next time. And then take a deep breath. And then open your eyes